Here's a kitchen controversy that's dividing health-conscious cooks everywhere. Should you ditch your beloved soy sauce for coconut aminos? Walk into any modern kitchen, and you'll likely spot that familiar, dark bottle of soy sauce sitting proudly in the pantry or fridge door. This umami-packed condiment has become so essential to our cooking routines that we practically bathe our stir-fries in it, use it as our go-to marinade base, and automatically reach for it whenever our dishes need that perfect salty, savory boost. But here's where things get interesting and controversial. Despite soy sauce's undeniable popularity and flavor-enhancing powers, this traditional condiment carries some serious baggage that's making people think twice. We're talking about sky-high sodium content that can make your blood pressure monitor beep an alarm, gluten that sends those with celiac disease running for the hills, and soy proteins that trigger allergic reactions in sensitive individuals. Enter coconut aminos, the trendy newcomer that's been marketed as the ultimate healthy alternative. But is this coconut-derived sauce truly the game-changing swap that wellness influencers claim it to be? Or are we falling for another overhyped health trend? Let's dive deep into this heated debate, because what I'm about to reveal might surprise you. Decoding the coconut aminos mystery. First, let's clear up what coconut aminos actually is. Because despite its exotic name, many people remain completely clueless about this product. According to Jen Messer, a registered dietitian and president of the New Hampshire Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics, coconut aminos represents a soy-free, wheat-free, and completely gluten-free umami-flavored seasoning liquid. Here's how this intriguing condiment comes to life. Manufacturers harvest the nutrient-rich sap directly from coconut palm trees. Think of it like tapping maple trees for syrup, but with a tropical twist. This precious sap then undergoes a gentle fermentation process, though some brands skip this step entirely. Gets mixed with sea salt for that essential savory punch, and sometimes receives additions like vinegar or water to achieve the perfect consistency. Certain producers also incorporate natural flavor enhancers or acidifiers to create a more complex taste profile. The end result? A versatile sauce that has secured shelf space in major grocery chains, natural food stores, specialty markets, and online retailers nationwide, making it increasingly accessible to curious home cooks. But here's the plot twist that catches most people off guard. Despite being derived from coconuts, this sauce tastes absolutely nothing like the tropical fruit you're imagining. Amy Goodson, a Texas-based nutritionist and registered dietitian at the Sports Nutrition Playbook, explains that coconut aminos delivers a slightly sweeter, notably less salty flavor profile compared to traditional soy sauce. This unique taste characteristic has positioned coconut aminos as a popular substitute for soy sauce, tamari, and other savory condiments in everything from quick weeknight stir-fries to elaborate marinades, creative salad dressings, and flavorful dipping sauces. However, there's one significant drawback that might make you pause before making the switch: the price tag. Goodson points out that coconut aminos cost substantially more per fluid ounce than conventional soy sauce. For budget-conscious shoppers, this premium pricing can be a real deal-breaker, though some health-focused consumers consider the extra expense a worthwhile investment. The health benefits showdown, separating fact from fiction. Now here's where the conversation gets really controversial. And this is the part most people completely miss when evaluating these two condiments. Coconut aminos does offer some legitimate advantages over traditional soy sauce, particularly for individuals dealing with specific dietary restrictions or health concerns. The most significant benefit: sodium reduction. Goodson reveals that coconut aminos typically contain 70% to 75% less sodium than traditional soy sauce. For people struggling with high blood pressure, cardiovascular issues, or kidney problems, this dramatic sodium reduction can provide meaningful health benefits by reducing strain on these vital systems. Additionally, because manufacturers create this sauce without using soy, wheat, or gluten-containing ingredients, coconut aminos naturally accommodates people with food allergies, gluten sensitivity, celiac disease, or those following restrictive paleo eating plans. But here's where it gets controversial, and where the marketing hype starts to unravel. Despite the wellness community's enthusiastic claims, coconut aminos should absolutely not be labeled as a superfood or nutritional powerhouse. While the original coconut palm sap does contain modest amounts of amino acids, peptides, essential minerals like potassium, magnesium, and zinc, plus trace antioxidants, Messer cautions that, by the time the sap undergoes processing into the final sauce, these nutrients appear only in modest amounts. Here's the kicker that might shock coconut aminos enthusiasts. Many of the impressive antioxidant and anti-inflammatory claims associated with this product actually stem from research conducted on raw coconut sap, coconut oil, or coconut palm trees themselves, not the finished condiment sitting in your refrigerator. There is no research supporting the micronutrient or bioactive compounds specifically in coconut aminos, Messer warns. So while coconut aminos may be relatively healthier than soy sauce in certain aspects, it falls dramatically short of being the nutritional miracle it's often portrayed as. As Messer puts it perfectly, any health claims made need to be taken with a grain of salt. The hidden dangers. Can you overdo coconut aminos? Most people assume that because coconut aminos is marketed as a healthier alternative, they can use it liberally without consequences. This assumption could be dangerously wrong. For the majority of individuals, coconut aminos remain safe when consumed in typical condiment quantities. However, lower sodium absolutely does not equal low sodium. Messer emphasizes that this is not a low-sodium condiment, so anyone who needs to reduce sodium in their diet should read labels carefully. For people managing hypertension, kidney disease, or salt sensitivity, even moderate usage can accumulate quickly, especially when combined with other sodium-rich foods throughout the day. And here's another consideration that catches people completely off guard: allergies. While coconut aminos provides a solution for those avoiding soy, wheat, or gluten, it creates problems for others. Coconut is classified as a tree nut in certain U.S. labeling contexts, meaning individuals with coconut allergies must avoid coconut aminos entirely. The final verdict: revolutionary swap or overhyped trend? As long as you keep these important considerations in mind, Goodson concludes that coconut aminos can serve as a flavorful, lower-sodium, soy-free alternative to soy sauce that integrates well into many diets and eating styles. However, she stresses that it's still best enjoyed in moderation. So here's my controversial take. Coconut aminos represents a useful tool for people with specific dietary needs, but it's not the miraculous health upgrade that social media influencers and wellness bloggers want you to believe. Now I want to hear from you. Have you made the switch to coconut aminos, or are you sticking with traditional soy sauce? Do you think the health benefits justify the higher price tag? Or is this just another example of the wellness industry capitalizing on our fears about conventional foods? And most importantly, are we overthinking our condiment choices, or is this kind of scrutiny exactly what we need to make truly informed decisions about our health? Share your thoughts, experiences, and disagreements in the comments below. I have a feeling this debate is far from over,